Hi everybody and welcome to Photomikes Garage. Okay, what you see here is a nice front splitter or spoiler or whatever they're called. This is a fairly cheap one and not expensive at all. So I'm hoping this gives me a little bit of enhancement to the front end, and I'm hoping this goes on easy. So that's what I want to do today. Okay, so it's out of its package. It's got a sort of a satin or glossy black finish, which I kind of like. All the holes are pre-drilled for all the screws. It comes with the push pins, as well as some nice looking black screws. Nice looking black screws here and push pins. So this looks really simple. I'm going to see how fast I can get this on, starting right now. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is jack up the front of the car, and then I'm going to put jack stands underneath the car for safety.
One eternity later.
Okay, first of all, we'll take off this little push screw and see if that will fit here. Okay, as you can see, the front lip comes with these push clips. This one is broken. I tried to open it and it really would not open, so this one didn't work very well. But that's where they're supposed to go on either end. They have small push clips for either end. This one, I've been trying to push it in and it won't push in, so that's also not so good. And then you got these two big push clips right here, and these ones have worked and they positioned the spoiler, and now I can install all these screws in these different locations to secure the spoiler. So let's try and do that now. I've got the first one in. Apparently you don't need to actually drill holes. The screw will make the hole by itself. You can just screw it in because it's going into plastic here. So this one's secure. Let's keep going. Okay, so I've got the push pins in. I've got 1, 2, 3 screws in so far. This is going pretty easy. When I'm tightening them just to where they're snug. I'm not really wailing on it because this is plastic and you can strip it out pretty easy. So just when it's snug, and with enough of these screws, I think this whole thing is going to stay on pretty good. Okay, that front chin spoiler is on. And honestly, that took about half an hour, so easy job for sure. But is the product perfect? No, it's not. Okay, as you can see, it does look pretty good. Looks just like what I saw on the photos on the eBay website. So this looks pretty good. And it fits fairly tight around the corners. No real complaints there. So it uses 4 push pins attachments, and the rest is all screws. And you can see the screws go in rather easily. Just takes a bit of screwing. If you're good at doing that, then you should have no problem installing this chin spoiler. These are the push pins. They fit in right into the factory holes. You put those in first. It helps locate the chin spoiler, and then you can put all the screws in starting from the center and working your way out. So it does fit nice. It's sort of a glossy satin black finish, which I like. However, there's a couple problems. They didn't give me enough screws. See, there's one more hole I have to do. So I'll have to find one of my own screws for that. So it's basically missing 2 screws. And on this side, I've got one more hole here. And then all the screws will be in. But I'd say my biggest disappointment is, again, the fitment on this side is not too bad. But if you can see right here, there's a scuff mark. Now, I didn't notice this before I put it on. I should have looked more closely before I put this on. This looks like it's been scuffed, scratched by something, and then someone tried to sand it out a little bit. And of course, since this is a satin or glossy finish, it does show up. It's got a little mark right there, and this is where probably a scratch was, where they tried to scuff it out. So I don't know if I can polish plastic to try and get this smoother, or if I should paint the entire thing, or if I should take it off and try to return it. But yeah, except for this, that's my only major thing I'm upset with. Otherwise, it went on super easy. Anyway, so next go on the side skirts, or the side sills rather. They're very simple. And then the rear aprons go here, and that's going to match my diffuser, which I already have. And in the mail right now is coming my new 5AD spoiler, which I will be installing in a future video. So overall, an easy and fast job, done very quickly. Yeah. The only thing is that you do have to have an access to either a lift or a way to get the front end up to make it accessible. And I'm gonna have to be a little more careful with the going over bumps again. This car doesn't scrape too much. It is lowered by 1 inch all the way around. So it doesn't scrape too much, but with this chin spoiler, I'm sure that it will scrape a bit more. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked with this. I think this looks good. And I don't mind the glossy black look. I really do actually like that. I would actually like to turn this into a gloss black as well. I know they do sell these fog light housings in gloss black. That would be nice. Anyway, this is the job. The job is now done. Half an hour, easy job. And thanks for watching Photomikes Garage.